Hello guys, my name is Shantanu Vyas. Welcome back to Sports Angle. And wow, I hope everyone's having a good weekend, either watching the Euros or watching the Formula One Grand Prix, the Styrian Grand Prix, the Wimbledon, and the women's cricket also. And India is playing a very prestigious series against England, so it's a must-watch for everybody. As much as we support our men's team, our women's team needs the equivalent amount of support, both in terms of the television and in terms of revenue, because that will help the sport grow, and it will not only expand it vertically, it will also expand it horizontally, where a lot of people take interest in it, like how we take our men's sport. But that's that. The reason why I'm making this video is that I'm going to be starting a new segment, is highlighting an athlete from a particular sport and what makes them so great. So the title is going to be like, what makes them so great. And in this video, to start off with, we have to start off with a huge banger, and we're going to be starting off with Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is a mega star of football. He is none other than like a super duper star, and he's a household name. If I have to give you his introduction, then let's go for it. He's one of the most prominent footballers on this planet. He's counted as one of the legends of the game, one of the best players to have ever donned the game. He's played 19 seasons and playing around 1173 games. He scored 783 goals and has assisted 227 times. Those are some mind-blowing stats, but do not just take this to be his success. His success has seen a lot of pain, a lot of hard work, and a lot of sacrifices. Yes, you heard that right. A lot of sacrifices. He was born in Portugal, in a small town called Madeira. It's actually an island which is off the mainland coast of Portugal. His family really had to meet errands to make him a footballer. His father was part of the army, and he was even posted during the Cuban War, out of which he had to come back. Obviously after the war ended, his mother had to work a lot of jobs to feed him, and he used to play for the local clubs, and the local clubs saw his talent, but he could not grow there. And if he had to grow, he had to go to a major city like either Lisbon or the other ones. So he decided to go to Lisbon at the age of 12 or 14, and that's where his journey started. That's where he started to grab eyeballs of the biggest scouts of the biggest clubs, such as Manchester United, Real Madrid, and a few other clubs to name too. When everyone saw this talent up and coming, it was Manchester United who decided to act really fast. I mean, they played against Ronaldo probably on like a 6 p.m. match, and they were on the plane at 9 p.m. in the private jet. Sir Alex Ferguson, then manager of Manchester United, decided to sign this young kid, 18-year-old kid from Sporting Lisbon. And yeah, because he knew a lot of clubs would come and hound over him. And what he did at Man United was exceptional. He scored around 80 plus goals, and you saw him develop into a superstar. He also won the Ballon d'Or. He also won the Champions League there, and he also won the Premier League title on numerous occasions, not only once or twice. But yeah, he was a great cognitive part of that 2008 Man United legendary team. After which I think he progressed to Real Madrid for a world record fee, and at Real Madrid his stats are absolutely mind-boggling. He scored 311 goals in 292 games. Now, for a footballer to have scored more goals than the matches he has played, that's some exceptional statistics right there. Cristiano Ronaldo also, I think, peaked his career at Real Madrid by winning 4 Champions Leagues. Yes, and he was, also a very cognitive, essential part of that Real Madrid squad, which went on to do the treble in terms of winning the Champions League 3 times. Because winning the Champions League once is very difficult, defending is almost impossible, and winning it 3 times is that's legendary stuff. And that is where we saw the legacy of Cristiano Ronaldo build, the legacy of that Real Madrid team build. And Cristiano Ronaldo in all those 3 seasons on an average was scoring 15 goals in all these Champions League seasons. I think in the first one he scored 16, the second one he scored 17, and in the third one he scored 12. Now he is at Juventus. Again, he was transferred for 80 to 90 million fee. And yes, we saw what he did against Atletico Madrid in the 2019 Champions League round of 16, where they were 3-0 down, and they were 2-0 down, sorry, and he came back to 3-0 and he scored the hat trick. I mean, these are the Cristiano Ronaldo things. He's also won the Euros with Portugal, and he was again the top scorer in that. And we saw, like, in this Euros edition also, he was exceptional. Like 5 goals at this age. He's the highest scorer in the Euros. Beating Platini's record. He is also represented. He's also played the most amount of Euros. He's played on 5 Euros. He's played the most amount of games in major tournaments. I mean, we'd have to sit the entire day just to discuss his records and how he has built himself. But again, what sets Ronaldo apart from the other footballers? I mean, the other footballers are great, but this is an exceptional player we're talking about. Is his sheer determination, is his attitude and his resilience, his work ethic. Many ex-players at Man United and Real Madrid have often quoted that they have seen Real Madrid and at the Manchester United's training ground, of seeing Cristiano 7 a.m. in the morning, and he leaves at 7 p.m. in the evening. So literally he is 12 hours on the training center, distributing between his football skill improvement to his gym, strength and conditioning, and his nutrition part of it, and then the recovery phase of all of these constituents. So he is a person who clearly looks after himself. And we saw that, in the Euros, where he kept the Coca-Cola aside and, he endorsed that, you should drink water. So, he is kind of like an icon. And that led to also, there was a 4 billion market cap dip for Coca-Cola for the same. So, he also has a great brand value. And talking about his brand value, he has 300 million Instagram followers, which is almost 90% of the population of the United States. Yes, those are some staggering numbers. Now, in the same breath, you always compare a player such as him with Lionel Messi. I do believe that these two players are phenomenal. You should enjoy them, you should watch them, you should cherish your time that we are watching these two players. I really envy today's kids, who get to see these two legends in live action week in, week out, because there's so much to learn, not only, from what you can learn from a skill point of view, but also, an attitude point of view, how these players, they execute themselves in tough situations, in pressure situations. And I think one key thing about Ronaldo is that he is the one who steps up for the team in these pressure situations. And yeah, that's about it about Cristiano Ronaldo.